in the gym, working out. Most of you guys know me. I'm talking about investing, trading, and sharing some experiences when I'm traveling around the world. Today, I have a different but connected goal. I started uh, on Wednesday last week. So today is my day 4 to work out on the gym. I realized my body was getting my health. I just wanted to get control back, of my well-being, my health. So I decided to at least make sure that every weekday, Monday to Friday, God willing, I do some workouts. So today is my day 4, and I did 20 minutes of a very good workout on the treadmill. And now I'm gonna go on this equipment here. I'm gonna work on my muscles, and probably I'm gonna do something light before I head back home. So hang out and be with me as I work out. My goal really is to inspire you and share this experience as I am, embarking on this journey. Trust me, it's not easy, but I am just willing to have you guys as my accountability partners. So the reason also doing this is to, like I said, to challenge myself to exercise, eat healthy, but also as I'm building wealth, I'm trading and investing in the markets. I want to, let me see here, I want, uh, and no, okay, let me just do cardio. My age, um, okay. No, I'm not. I'm trying to. No, this one is not correct. Let me do. Okay, I'm just gonna work out that way. But I wanted to make sure that I put my correct age so that at least I get the most effective workout. So I guess like I always share on my platform here. I just want to be transparent about what I do. If you're interested as well, you can let me know how you manage stress, how you build wealth, and also stay in shape. I realized that my tummy was getting out of hand, so I had to do something about it. And this is in response to that to say, look, I have to work out. I can't just leave everything up to, I want to have a bit of control in terms of what I eat. And, you know, yeah, that's the goal. Really, like it's really a motivation to just stay in shape, pretty much. And where are you guys watching from? I'm in Canada. I'm in Vancouver, British Columbia province, the most beautiful province. At least, every part of Canada is beautiful in its own way, but I love British Columbia because it has just mountains, like very beautiful scenery. Folks, are you guys cheering me up? I'm trying to dismantle this, you know, and just getting off my writing, content creation, and reading reports. When in this journey of investing and building wealth, I'm learning that, you know, I have a way to make sure that I have good quality of friendships, good mentors, eat health, take care of my well-being, but also is good sleep because sometimes, especially when you have kids, it can be challenging. It can be challenging to stay in shape and to have time even for yourself as well. So I was giving myself excuses like, oh, I'm busy, I'm busy. But you know what? In life, if you want something, you really you really have to make a way to make it work because life is tough for everyone. But you know, at the end of the day, I think for the most part, life is about the choices that you make, right? And if you make good choices sometimes and you stay true to your values to yourself, you might be successful. So every day, if you do something nice, something good, that helps. Now, as I work out, I will tell you guys that this year I started off on a good note, but I think around June, some personal setbacks. So that sort of threw me off, and I started not going to the gym at all, actually. But I do walk sometimes, and but I just decided last week on Wednesday to say, you know what, this thing is getting out of hand. And even the other day, I was running to catch the bus, and can you believe it? I almost felt like I was passing out, just running like 100 meters. And that's when I realized, like, wow, I was just being lazy. So I guess that's when I was like the tipping point. I was like, let me just decide to go to the gym. So the next 20 days, today is day 4. I want to have 1 hour of workout between Monday and Friday. So hence today is my fourth day. I started on Wednesday. And Monday to Friday, I want to work out every day, God willing, one day at a time. It's the same sort of principles that I am learning in my trading and investing journey to say these small incremental steps that you take every day, whether it's setting aside some money for savings, for investing, for reading a good book. For me, if you like to invest in stocks, individual stocks in particular, reading their financial statements, understanding their financials, understanding who is the management, what is their track record. That's what I look for when I'm investing in stocks, in businesses, is what Buffett likes to call investing in businesses. And speaking of which, I saw an article on Google today. It was up, I think, more than 5%. There was news that Warren Buffett's in Google. So I guess it's a vote of thanks. These fund managers, they have to um, share, I think, I'm not sure if it's Securities Exchange filing, like where they have to file the holdings that they have. And I think if they have at least 10% ownership, they have to file as well, right? That's when, and they have, I think, 30 days. So I think between the past 30 days, that's when he got into Berkshire Hathaway. So into Google, but I think Google is one of those stocks that I used to trade. I sometimes trade, but I think it has really gone up way too much. I was looking at Amazon stock, it went to almost $258. Now, when I last checked, just around uh, closer to 1 p.m. today, it was trading at $231. So imagine if you got in at the top. So that's why I like to invest using hedge secured puts options to manage my risk because I can get into a trade today, but I like to get in when it's really down for a discount. So that's that's something that I'm learning in this journey. So tell me, what stocks are you buying? How are you guys investing in this market that has been very volatile? Starting starting from April this year, April 7th, I think, that was the Liberation Day. when President Trump enacted the tariffs, the Nasdaq it really dropped. I think even to almost BA market territory, like 20% down. S&P, it didn't quite get down like 20%, but it did fall significantly. And now think of it now, it has really gone up the S&P 500 index, which is a broad index that captures 500, about 500 publicly listed companies in the US. Sometimes it's more than 500, it's 503 because you have some companies that have dual listings like Action has a Class A, Class B, Google, it has Alphabet, and the other, shares. But at the end of the day, the whole point is the S&P 500. Last time I checked, it was I think more than 14% or something like that. And that means if you still held on to your shares, you would still be up. At least that's another interesting thing. It's not investment advice. That sometimes you just have to understand what is good for you, and you have time and consistency, compound interest. If it's on your side, you can still not lose money, right? So that's something that I'm learning. And in this journey, I started, this journey. I wasn't like really specific on the formula, but now I like options, using options. Leaps, cash secure puts. When I get assigned shares, I do covered calls. I generate money using the wheel strategy. And make sure you subscribe on this channel as well and watch some other videos on my channel. I also have some exciting that I will be sharing with you guys. You can also visit my website, www.streetwiseeconomics.com, where I coach people who like to invest. And I'm not a licensed investment advisor. I'm always honest about that. But at least I like to just share some of the lessons that I learned in the market. So I think for this one, I'm done. I'm just gonna add the parts, like just do lift some weights a little bit, and then that will be it for the day. Thank you for riding along with me. Thank you guys for riding along with me. Right? Hello, hello, Lame. How are you? Oh yeah, I'm from Canada. I'm originally from Zimbabwe, and now I'm also live in Canada. Where are you from yourself? Okay, so I'm gonna end this live, but make sure you subscribe on my channel and follow me. Thank you so much for supporting me and tuning in. I really appreciate, and I wish you the best in life. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go on to my other social media platform, and that is TikTok, and just finish my workout there before I head out to do other things. So thank you so much.